come out my zoom, and that's going to help a little bit with the picture. But yeah, look at that hotspot racing back up towards the 101 freeway, the southbound lanes. A couple more spot fires a little closer to us where those fire trucks are. And now it looks like at least the traffic is certainly slowed through that area. Can you imagine yourself driving down the 101 freeway, coming into the fire zone and having the fire breaching the freeway like that? It's unbelievable. Those flame lengths are huge, by the way. You can see the headlights there, how small they are compared to that hot spot. So very, very scary situation. In the dark, you're driving down the freeway there, and all of a sudden you got a spot fire that flares up right in front of you. What do you do? Certainly on the north side too. Let me come in there and look at that side. Northbound side, the fire is raging pretty hot there and intensely. Let me come out of my infrared for a second to look at the flame. A little bit of a different perspective with the normal lens instead of the infrared. You don't see as much of that heat signature coming off the hillside, but certainly that fire right against the freeway on both sides. And as comparison, I'll go back to the infrared to show you that. Again, look at that, the intensity of the heat coming off that hillside and impacting the freeway, really lighting it up there with the infrared. Okay, we'll do. Yeah, let's head that way. Well, we'll keep an eye on this 101 freeway and check conditions for drivers that are going both north and southbound. For the meantime, we're going to come back to more fire coverage here out towards the Santa Paula area. Going to come out of the infrared once again and look at the scene that we're going to actually fly towards the Santa Paula area. We do see some flame lengths out in that direction. That's been a stubborn area of fire for sure. We've seen fire move through these hills, and we don't really see a whole lot of activity in this center area right above the city of Ventura in those hills, although there's a lot of fire way up in the wilderness right up in this area. You can see and burning up into the forest there. So there is still fire activity there, but out towards Santa Paula, for sure, we continue to see these hot spots that continue to rage right in that area there. That's again along the 150, Highway 150. And we're going to move over there and take a peek at the situation that's unfolding. In the meantime, I was hearing about some evacuations they're talking about south of Foothill Road. That's the area in Ventura, city of Ventura. They're talking about evacuating a neighborhood off of Foothill Road and Wells Road. And now I'm hearing another report. There's a lot of reports coming into reports coming in about spot fires in the area of the city of Ventura along Foothill Road. I'll come away from the Santa Paula as we travel that way and show you what area we're talking about. one of the many homes that unfortunately have burned down in this area. You can see the gas main still burning there with a lot of embers now. Again, the firefighters out here are stretched really thin, not able to really put down a lot of the hot spots on these fires in these neighborhoods. And then as we see more fire crews basing in the neighborhoods here, keeping a watch on any hot spots that pick up into the brush around these homes. That's a big concern. You can see a couple of flashlights there in the back of that home. Fire crews down there making sure to put out those hot spots if they're able to get in there. What does that translate to, Alex? What does that mean for wind speed? Okay, wow. So I'm talking to my pilot, Alex Street, who's telling me that we have about a 40-knot headwind that we're battling against. You said about, what are we doing, about 70? We're doing about 70 miles an hour over the ground. Normally we'd be much, much faster than that. But because we're flying into the wind, it's slowing us down quite substantially. So that means the winds have picked up at this hour. From earlier at sunset, the wind started to calm down quite a bit.